Heya, cryptozens. Tonight's show. CoinMarketCap throws shade. Heya Protocol and Rari capital pools suffer $80 million hack. Send crypto through Telegram. The Otherside land rush. It's 10 p.m. Pacific time. The date is April 30th, 2022. And it's also the 6th month anniversary of our show. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm your host, Nick. The cover model for this podcast is Tex, and together we take a nightly look at the crypto, NFT, and metaverse space and the industry that surrounds it. We're here to bring you the crypto news analysis you need to start your day. And keep in mind, nothing in this show should ever be considered financial advice. So who knew that CoinMarketCap could throw some shade? Because they can. They recently threw some at XRP, and the XRP community is not having it. They're already a bit out of sorts with things as it is. This fight with the SEC seems to be wearing on them. XRP lost 23.5% in April. They were hanging a bit at 80 cents towards the end of the middle of the month, but they just kept dropping to support at 60 cents. And it's not looking good because they're still sitting below the 50-day earned moving average. So they're a little sensitive at the moment, but this was not the time to taunt them, but they did it anyway. CoinMarketCap went on Twitter and put up a picture. Now this picture had a bunch of cartoonish looking characters and they're all labeled after different currencies. The currencies listed were Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Litecoin, Monero, and XRP. The tweet asked the reader to find the imposter out of this group of cryptocurrencies. If they had stopped there, it would be bad enough. The different coins would get all upset and they say they're being singled out unfairly. I think it would have been forgotten pretty quickly, but they didn't stop there. No, they put up another tweet that said, quote, "The answer, XRP, for being controlled and governed by the authorities, hence defeating the purpose of cryptocurrency. All the other coins in this are decentralized and are basically people's crypto." So, after taking down the tweet, CoinMarketCap tweeted, quote, "We made a mistake. CoinMarketCap does not want to compare the merits of any crypto over the other. A new team member was not familiar enough with our policy on commenting on other projects, but now they are. We aim to be unbiased and let the algorithms do the talking." So, like I'm sure they said, I'm betting that new guy knows now. Probably won't be making memes like that anytime soon. Now, let's take a quick look at the markets. So, it looks like the massacre that started yesterday is still ongoing. At the time of writing, the global crypto market cap is $1.7 trillion. That is a huge drop from $1.82 trillion from yesterday. It's down 3.45%. The top 5 cryptos by market cap are Bitcoin, down 1.99%, Ethereum, down 2.09%, Tether, Binance Coin, down 3.43%, and USDC. Let's see how the NFTs are doing. The global NFT market cap is up over $10.45 billion. That's down from yesterday. Sales volume is down 0.18% in 24. According to CoinMarketCap, the top 5 NFT collections by sales volume are Bored Apes, followed by Mutant Apes, Moonbirds, Meebits, and Azuki. Now keep in mind, some of these collections have very volatile prices, so do your own research. And speaking of volatile prices, the gas fees right now are insane. It's because of the Otherside sale. We'll be talking about it. But the gas fees, everybody's minting, and so that pushes the gas fees up. So my point is, be careful. Watch the gas fees. They're really high. Don't just hit accept. I saw like a $305 gas fee. So just be careful. Heya Protocol and Rari capital pools suffer $80 million hack. BlockSec is a smart contract analysis firm. They tweeted out this morning that there was a problem with Rari's Fuse lending protocol. They noted that its monitoring system had detected an exploit with multiple streams connected to both of the protocols. This took advantage of a reentrancy vulnerability. They said, quote, "Our monitoring system detected that multiple pools related to Rari Capital and Fei Protocol were attacked and lost more than $80 million US. The root cause is due to a typical reentrancy vulnerability." PeckShield is a blockchain security firm. According to them, this is due to the same vulnerability that took down other forks of the Compound DeFi protocol. Now, Fei Protocol has confirmed the attack. They quickly stopped all borrowing functions, and they are also offering a $10 million bounty to the attacker if they return the stolen funds. They tweeted, quote, "We are aware of an exploit on various Rari fuse pools. We have identified the root cause and paused all borrowing to mitigate further damage. To the exploiter, please accept a $10 million bounty and no questions asked if you return the remaining user funds." So for anybody who's not familiar with Fei or Rari for that matter, last December they were part of one of the highest profile DAO on DAO mergers in history. Turns out Fei Protocol is an algorithmic stablecoin, and I tend to like those. In this case, the Fei Protocol uses the protocol controlled value model to keep itself pegged to the US dollar. Protocol controlled value is pretty simple. It's a categorization of the total value locked. It represents all assets that are not redeemable by users. The Fei protocol prioritizes liquidity when deploying the reserve. The reason that they do this is to make sure that there's a lot of liquidity to let people trade their Fei at high volume. This prevents a lot of problems that stablecoins have. It prevents them from, for one thing, from depegging because their reserve values have dropped too low. Now, Rari Capital is a permissionless lending protocol. They let people create something called fuse pools, and then they use the fuse pools to supply and borrow ERC20 tokens. So you can kind of see why they merged, right? Bringing in the Fei provided a boost of bootstrap liquidity for Rari with the fuse pools. So it appears that the hacker is not going to take Fei Protocol up on their offer. They've already been pushing it through to launder it through Tornado Cash. And they've got to get a handle on these hacks. It's very disappointing that this is a known common issue. BlockSec called it a, quote, typical reentrancy vulnerability. So you got $80 million here. $650 million from the Axie Infinity hack. Deus DAO, we recently reported on them getting hacked. Saddle Finance, they got hit. I mean, over $1 billion have been stolen in the first quarter of this year. Seems excessive. Send crypto through Telegram. If you are a Telegram user, you can now send Toncoin directly in chats right from the app. Toncoin is the currency for Telegram's abandoned blockchain project. Ton, which is short for The Open Network, used Twitter to announce that Telegram now supports Toncoin transactions. No fees involved. Their tweet said, quote, "You can now send Toncoin directly within Telegram chats. It's a new way to send Toncoin without transaction fees to any Telegram user. With this service, you'll no longer need to enter long wallet addresses and wait for confirmations. Watch the video and test the new feature." So they included a new video with their tweet, and the video shows how cryptocurrency gets transacted on the platform. First thing you got to do is get Telegram's wallet bot. Get that attached to your attachment menu. This lets you, quote, purchase cryptocurrency by bank card, exchange, and transfer to other wallets. They've actually made it really simple. You'll be in a chat. You pull up the wallet from the attachment menu, like if you wanted to send a picture or something. But instead of sending a picture, you tap on the menu item, that's the wallet. Type in the amount of Toncoin you want to spend. Check the details, tap send. Confirmation appears right in the chat. This isn't coming out of nowhere. In early 2021, Andrew Rogozov, founding member of the Ton Foundation, said Toncoin was on its way to becoming fully the Otherside land rush. 55,000 land parcels available, and each registered wallet can mint 2. And it seems like things were still kind of in flux right up to the last second, because they were going to do this as a Dutch auction. Apparently they've changed their mind. They called Dutch auctions BS and said it's just going to be a flat fee mint. So here's what's going on. Bored Ape Yacht Club. Have you ever heard of them? So they're getting into the metaverse. They intend to have this game called Otherside. And a part of that game, an aspect of it, will be virtual land ownership. It's expected to be the biggest NFT launch to date. So the land in Otherside will be sold as NFTs, and the NFT is what holds the deed. Each of these deeds are going to run you 305 ape coin, roughly $6,000 US. So 55,000 plots times $6,000 per plot. This means Yuga Labs, the owners of Bored Ape Yacht Club, and their partner, Animoca Brands, are going to make $335 million by the end of this launch. Because you know it's going to sell right out. So news about this sale has been out for a while now. ApeCoin went up like 50% this last week, just based on the news and rumors about this land sale. Now, I'm sure anybody who was going to take part of the sale, they already know the rules. Biggest thing being that you already have to have been KYC'd. That's the only way for you to authenticate in and mint the NFT deeds. Quick scooping around reveals that only about 14,000 wallets have enough ape to mint 2 plots of land. And only 20,000 hold 305 ape coin, meaning only 20,000 wallets have enough to mint a single deed. That means that there's around 23,000 land deeds that are going to be kind of up for grabs to people who have the ape coin to buy, but have not yet been KYC'd. So, if you're interested, sock away a pile of ApeCoin, because you know there's a lot of people out there who didn't get themselves KYC'd and they don't already own an ape, and they're going to want some of that ape land. And it's going to be expensive to get a hold of once it hits the market. At the time of writing, the sale has just opened up. It's been up for about 2 hours. I haven't heard any reports yet about how well it's going. As always, if I hear of anything interesting going on, I'll pass it along. And that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I do really appreciate it. If you enjoyed tonight's show, then like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a glowing review. Do you have questions or comments? Reach out and let us know. The email address is nick@cryptoovernighter.com. That's nick@cryptoovernighter.com. And check out my other podcast, Crypto in 5 Minutes. We have 41 educational podcasts. That's 5 minutes to explain one concept in crypto. And as always, may peace reign.